What is up, basketball fans, and welcome back to Zero Gravity, Apollo Media's NBA podcast, brought to you by J Bar M. J Bar M Barbecue is just a couple blocks away from Toyota Center. Shout out to J Bar, though. They just got nominated by Michelin Stars. Great place in Texas. They're moving up on the ladder. They're getting recognition from Michelin. That's a huge deal, huge accomplishment to J Bar M. J Bar M Barbecue is the best barbecue in Texas. I'm not lying when I say that. They're getting recognized nationally, not just by us. J Bar M Barbecue, thank you for sponsoring this episode. Shout out to Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint, longtime sponsor of Apollo Media. We love them. Best place to watch football on a Sunday afternoon is at Big City Wings. They got all the games. YouTube TV doesn't have any of the games half the time anymore. So go to Big City Wings. They got them all over there. Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint. And shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code GRAVITY when you sign up. Play your first $5. Get $100 in bonus entries when you play your first $5 with Underdog Fantasy using promo code GRAVITY. I'm your host, Stone Strankman, joined always by Sheldon Nord. How are we doing, Sheldon Nord?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how I'm doing. I had a moment where I was like, I don't know if my mic works.
No, it's in there.
Good. I muted myself. I wanted to make sure I didn't ruin your great read there.
Oh,
and then I got really insecure about what the blinking light meant. So
sure.
So I'm fine.
Okay. Hot start, boys. Hot start. No Josh Garcia. He might be back next week. Hopefully he's back next week. We should have Drew B back on Thursday for Thursday's episode. It's going to be a normal week for Zero Gravity, more than likely. So we got basketball to talk about. We got other things to talk about. It's been a fun couple weeks here. I've enjoyed the basketballs.
I'm having a good time.
I'm not having a good time with my team, but I'm enjoying the rest of the basketballs.
Yeah. If I were you, I would also not be having a good time with my team.
Yeah. No, it's
but I'm not.
We're watching Cooper Flag and rooting for my guy D'Lo. I've changed my Twitter name. So
you have. I
appreciate Russell Stan with my name.
I appreciate that you typed it out like an alien trying to be a human, trying to pretend like they're a human, and instead of writing D'Lo Stan or like D'Lo Nation, D'Lo FC,
yep,
it was D'Angelo Russell Stan.
Yeah,
like it's your government name.
Yeah, no, it might be. It might be my middle name after this season because I'm at the point where we just need a fucking point guard, and D'Lo's the guy.
Yeah,
he also goes by Low, which is very funny that I have full D'Angelo Russell in there. He just goes by Low. Shout out to D'Lo. Shout out to Low. I don't know. That's my guy. But before we talk about some tiers, we're going to talk about some different tiers that we kind of came up with over the weekend. Been listening to Zach Lowe, Bill Simmons, got inspired. They do the power rankings and all these other things and questions and whatever. We created 3 tiers. We're going to talk about not every team, but a handful of teams tonight. But before we do that, we have a new Jimmy Butler situation on our hands from last year.
Yay.
Can't wait to do this again. Yay.
So you remember when Jimmy Butler was going to play for this team?
And he denied the trade, yeah.
Yeah. I was convinced he was going to fold eventually. Didn't happen.
We all did. We were like, that's not a bad spot to be.
I wish it would have happened. I was very confused why he didn't want to go there.
I understand it. I wouldn't want to move.
I guess he knew something. But
well,
look, he's got it. We're still talking about him.
City-wise, I understood it.
You got beef. You got beef with Memphis?
It's fine, but if you're going to go from Miami of all places to Memphis, I understand why you wouldn't want to do that.
Good dry rub ribs.
Yeah. Sticky Fingers is out there. It's a good city. Beale Street's awesome at night. I've had a lot of fun on Beale Street before, a couple of times.
FedEx Forum, is that what it's called? Is it still called that?
Yeah,
it's right off like a pretty busy highway.
It's right next to Beale Street. You can go to a game and go to Beale Street right after. It's fun. It's a good time. Ja Morant, though, basically got benched. And then in the post-game interview was asked about said benching, and he said, I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to coach about that.
Yeah.
Got suspended for a game. So,
yeah.
Welcome back, Jimmy Butler.
Real weird, man.
I don't know, man.
Real weird. I thought they were trying to repair his relationship with the organization with all the weird coaching stuff that happened, but I guess not.
Maybe not.
Because I guess if I remember the story correctly, they were kind of upset with how Taylor Jenkins was deciding to use him.
Well, because they went from Ja Morant, do whatever you want. Ja Morant was fucking awesome. incredible those years. And then
Yeah.
last year they were like, let's go to a perimeter shooting base, team based kind of thing. And then they were like not that good starting in January.
Yeah.
Fired Jenkins. And then they said they were going to go back to this Ja Morant centric team, and they just haven't. Except for like one game.
If I remember correctly, the current coach, whose name escapes me pronunciation
I'll
wise,
look it up.
he's Finnish. And so
Love
I
the
just don't want
Finns.
to I don't want to butcher it. You do.
I
You
can
love
do it.
all kinds of Finns.
Yeah.
The Dolphins.
Big Dallas. Well, the Dallas Stars.
The Finnish.
The Finnish. Love the Finnish.
Anyway, he was running the offense. Like it was like his scheme. Ownership wanted them to run, and then they hired him as the head coach. So maybe I have it totally backwards, and they didn't want to repair the relationship with him. Maybe they're trying to get him out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tuomas Isalo is how I'm going to go with
Isalo,
that.
that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's two I's, so it could be Isalo, but I don't know. Yeah, Tuomas, I believe, is how you would say that. I'll ask Rupe and Miko and the guys this week.
There you go.
Get a full pronunciation on it. But yeah, it's just it's time for this Grizzlies team to just blow it up, in my opinion.
Yeah, you'd go that strong.
I was kind of there last year because I was like, Jaren Jackson Jr. and we'll talk to Drew about this on Thursday. Drew is a Grizzlies fan, so he would be more in tune with it. But he kind of said same old in the first episode he was on. He was just like, look, this team is Ja Morant's team. If you don't let Ja Morant go out and do whatever Ja Morant's wanting to do, then this team's not going to be any good. Jaren Jackson Jr. hasn't truly progressed throughout his career. It's been stupid fouls, kind of the Karl Anthony Towns syndrome in the first half, and he's had 3-4 fouls before you get to halftime, and then you're like, what do you do now in the second half? You don't have your best defender, best rebounder, all that kind of stuff. And he's not that good at rebounding either. So it's like the Kristaps syndrome on that one.
He's a trade Desmond rebounder. He just won't do it.
Correct. And same with Kristaps. So like, it's just strange. And then you trade Desmond Bane because you understand that this roster is not going to compete for a championship with Desmond Bane on it. So you trade that big contract, you get some different pieces in. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I think it's just time because Ja Morant has been a frustrating star player, I would assume, to be a fan of and root for because of all the off-the-court stuff. And then he gets suspended. The NBA may screw him over for the gun thing, whatever. Ja Morant is Ja Morant. He's incredible at basketball when you just let Ja Morant go and let him do the things that he wants. Then he's telling him not to dunk last year. So then like his dunk and driving rate down to 12% or whatever, like incredibly down from what it was in the past when he was awesome. The roster is just not good enough if you're not going to let Ja Morant just do Ja Morant things. And if this is the case and Ja Morant's just standing away from the huddle, like we saw with Jimmy Butler last year, just sitting on the end of the bench and not standing up or whatever it is, just like if he's completely dejected and just separating himself from the team, then I don't understand why you wouldn't try to do that. I don't know why you wouldn't try to go get a Godfather offer for Jaren Jackson Jr. for whoever needs a big and has the cap space for it, which almost impossible to find in the NBA because every time you pull up Trade Machine's dead. I've decided it's not working because the apron stuff. But get a Godfather offer for Jaren Jackson Jr., get off Ja Morant while you can, and just tank it out and see what happens. I don't know. That's where I'm at with the Grizzlies.
How many different trade simulations have you run with the Mavs and Ja?
With Ja, just that one. I saw it on Twitter, and then I ran it myself just to make sure that it actually worked. Yeah. No, just that one. I would love Ja Morant on my team. I would be frustrated almost immediately at some point with that guy, though.
Yeah, you'd probably find a reason. I just pulled up the Fanspo trade machine, which I think that's the same one you were using. Ja is the number one trending player.
Yeah, has to be. Anthony Davis, where's he at? Is he number 3? Number 2?
No, he's not actually. It's Ja, Quickly, Kobe White, and then Jalen Green.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Someone's trying to get Jalen on their team. Maybe it's Rockets fans trying to get him back.
He's number one offense. We need Jalen Green back. Yeah. Ja Morant is
We need the defense back.
Yeah, it's tough for Ja, like, because he's such a fun basketball player to watch. And he talks shit, and he has the awesome celebrations, and he's also incredibly clutch. Like, Drew pointed it out, and like every time he has the best clutch percentage in the last minute of a basketball game in the last several years, I think is what Drew pulled up.
Wow.
Like, he's very clutch, and he's really fun to watch. But if you're not going to let Ja Morant do Ja Morant things, then why are you having Ja Morant on your roster?
Yeah, that's fair. I don't even know because I'm assuming he's the first gone if they decide
It
that that's
has
what
to
they're
be,
gonna
right?
do.
Because he's this
He'll be the
upset.
domino.
He's suspended, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and whether or not they get a deal they like for him that they'd be
Right.
willing to do will determine whether or not they even see it through. Who would even trade for him?
Because I don't know if the Mavericks would do it because you have to trade basically AD or Kyrie in that situation. You're not trading
Yeah,
Kyrie.
right.
And I'm pretty sure Nico's not trading AD because that's his guy. So
Yeah.
it's not the Mavericks. Like, I don't know if there's a
Timberwolves?
for what though? Rudy
Rudy?
Gobert? Like,
Julius? No, that wouldn't be enough.
because what is it, 38 million roughly?
39.
Yeah,
Jaws got 39.
because he's on the rookie max, so it's like there's only a handful of guys that are on that same kind of contract trajectory, and I don't know what their apron situation is either, so that could affect their trades as well.
Yeah, it definitely will. Let's see. They've got first apron space.
Okay,
I think that means
so
they're
so
under.
do the Mavericks
Yeah.
technically, but so
Oh, well.
see, I've already looked through it. I'm looking at Trae Young as well. PT Dubs, hearing some rumblings.
Oh, some rumblings. Well, he just got hurt.
Yeah, and apparently he's not very happy, and the Hawks aren't inclined to give him a max deal. So, which
Shame.
understood, but I'd take Trae Young.
Oh, I think I made it work. Nope, never mind.
No,
All right, yeah, there's no way to make it work with the Timberwolves. There probably is, but I'm not smart enough to figure out what it is. Yeah, man, Grizzlies look tough. Feel sorry for Drew. It feels like this has been a ticking time bomb since that Lakers series.
Yeah.
And they've just kind of delayed the inevitable, and now it's coming to a head.
I think it's time. I think it's time for the 3 tiers as well.
Yeah.
Are we actually worried? And we just did the Grizzlies, so we don't need
Speaking of,
talk about them. They are in this category. Are we actually worried about the performance, about the play, about our record at this time? It's only been 2 weeks. It's very early in the season. This is an overreaction kind of segment. Shelly, what team do you want to start with in our actual are we actually worried tier?
You want to just go ahead and start with your boys?
We can take care of the Mavericks because yes.
We've already talked about them a little bit, so I feel like let's just finish up.
Yeah. Yes. Anthony Davis already hurt tendonitis in both of his Achilles. So that's fun. Not ideal when that's the star guy and the best player that you got out of the Luka trade, which you should have never done in the first place. You don't start your point guard. And when you do play your point guard, the offense and the defense are significantly better. One of the best net ratings in the NBA when D'Lo is on the court is what the Mavericks play with. And then they just don't play them half the time. I'm worried because the offense looks bad. Klay Thompson looks bad. Anthony Davis is a ball stopper. Cooper Flag is not being put in a situation to perform well. PJ Washington can't perform well without a point guard. It's all really bad unless you have a point guard on the court and D'Lo's your only guy. And when you don't start him, you're already putting yourself in a hole for the first 6 minutes of a game. So, yeah, I'm worried about the Mavericks.
Yeah, I will say I did not think they would be very good, but they definitely look worse than I thought they would.
Yes.
And D'Lo being this like X factor. I'm assuming you've looked at the on-off numbers, but they've got an 8.2 net rating, which is, that's respectable. It's nothing.
It's fine.
It's not like,
and that's
it's
what
not
you
like some
needed
crazy
out of
number.
D'Lo. It's what you needed out of D'Lo.
Yeah, it's not some crazy number, but when he's off, they're a negative 20.3.
Yeah, the defense drops significantly when D'Lo's not on the court, which is preposterous. Because D'Lo, not the best point guard on defense. Like he's fine. Like he tries and he does things, but it's like
he tries and he does things. That's my favorite. It's my favorite way to describe a guy on defense.
Right, and we've dealt with that with Luka and Kyrie. Like if they just try a little bit, it's completely fine. We're gonna be all right. But with D'Lo, and it's like, how is the defense that much better when a worse defender comes onto the court for the most part? It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, everything's much better when D'Lo plays, and then when he doesn't play, it's bad. And then Gafford, Lively, and AD all were hurt like almost immediately. Gafford came back, but he's on a minutes restriction. So I don't know, man. I'm worried. If we could just play the point guard, that'd be cool.
I'm looking through their roster right now, and it looks like everyone who actually plays. Oh, actually, okay. Brandon Williams and D'Lo.
Good. Both of them are good.
Are the only positive net rating guys on the roster. Well, actually, I don't have Gafford here. Maybe because he was injured or something like that, or maybe
just played his
probably
first
hasn't
game.
logged. Yeah, I bet he hasn't logged enough minutes. That is insane. AD, Flag, PJ, Clay, not as surprising just because of his age and everything. But yeah, like you said, it's not only do they look bad altogether on the court and it looks like it's not working, all the numbers say the same thing. It is so weird. I would have told you D'Lo was like the detriment. I'm pretty sure we had this conversation like coming into the season where you're like, oh, well, D'Lo's there. I'm like, exactly.
I am the D'Lo truther here.
Yeah, it's crazy. And you're right.
I was not even like early on it. I was just like preseason. Like, yeah, this guy's gonna matter for this team, and it turns out I was right. Yeah, the thing with this roster was like, okay, can they be Rockets Magic light on defense and just be good enough on offense with AD, Cooper, PJ, and all those guys? And they just have been the opposite of that. They've been bad on defense and horrible on offense. Horrible.
Yeah.
Without a point guard. And then D'Lo will come in and just like he made 7 threes last night. And I was just like, and they were all 7 threes that I did not think were going in. So it's like a very weird conundrum with him. But yeah,
I wonder how sustainable even that is. Because like if the hope is, okay, if he just keeps playing like this and everyone else can get up to a certain level, then we'll be fine. But like who's to say how long he is an impactful player?
Right.
And maybe it'll be the whole season, but if he's doing stuff like what you're describing and making shots that you're like, I have no idea how that went in, usually unsustainable unless you're Steph Curry.
It's crazy because he's had a lot of really good quality shots, like at the rim, open shots and all that kind of stuff, and he misses all those, but then he makes the crazy ones. And I'm like, all right, look, if you're going to miss the easy ones and make the really fucking hard ones, okay, I can deal with that. Like, we can deal with that. And he's distributing the ball. He runs an offense. Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, if you don't run an offense, this team is not scoring enough points. That's the problem.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah.
So what's your ideal starting lineup? Everyone healthy?
If everyone's like, is Kyrie healthy?
Sorry, except for Kyrie. Everyone that is like, healthy now or will come back soon, that kind of thing. Okay. Let's assume AD is back soon.
Okay. So it'd be D'Lo, Max Christie, Cooper Flag, PJ, AD. Would be my starting 5.
Okay. You said, and then, did you say Lively?
No.
Oh, sorry. Who'd you say instead of Lively? So
D'Lo,
AD, PJ,
Max Christie,
D'Lo,
Cooper Flag, PJ, AD. Yeah.
Okay.
Starting that 5. Because PJ is just better with the point guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Cooper Flag, much better with the point guard because he doesn't have to do the point guard duties because he's not a point guard yet. He could be in the future. He could be really good at it in 4 years. He's 18 years old. Not expecting him to be anything. Max Christie's been great this year. He's making a lot of threes. He's made the most like corner threes in the NBA so far this season. Like, it's crazy. AD is a 5. At the end of the day, he's a 5. I don't care what AD wants. I don't care what I just don't care what he demands at this point. Just put him at 5 because he's much better at the rim defending there. He's better on offense when he plays again on the 5. Like, it is what it is. Then the second 5 is where it gets kind of wonky because then it's like Brandon Williams, Najee Marshall. Then you have Lively and Gafford down there. It gets weird and wonky, and I don't know what to do with the second 5 that you're rolling out there, but the first 5 would be much better, and they'd have a better net rating. They'd probably play a lot better. They'd probably score a lot more points, and their defense is much better. I don't know. That's what I'm throwing out there.
Do you want to hear what that 5's net rating is?
Sure.
Now, keep in mind, that 5 is only played 5 minutes.
Yep. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Negative 48.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But 5 minutes, that basically means nothing.
And it might have been only against the Thunder.
It may have been. And if you replace Flag with Najee Marshall, 34.3 net rating.
Najee's been really good this year. Like,
I believe it. He's a good player.
Opponents are shooting 12% against him in isolation defense. Yeah, he's fucking awesome on defense. And he hasn't been like crazy on offense. He hasn't done anything special, but like he's just not been negative. So
hey, man, that can
I
go
love
a long
Najee.
way.
I love Najee.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm worried. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I think he should be worried. Unfortunately for you, but
luckily after the Spurs game, I was like, you know what? This season's about me watching Cooper Flag.
It is.
And then when Kyrie comes back, enjoying watching Kyrie Irving play basketball. Other than that, then whatever. I'm gonna not have fun. So next team.
You pick.
Let's go Knicks. Another winning
Let's
right now.
go Knicks.
I think they just won a game against the Bulls, the undefeated Bulls, best team in basketball. Some people are saying.
Some people are saying they did just win. So
yeah,
the Bulls, there are no longer undefeated teams in the East.
Gross. The Knicks look clunky. They look like what they did at the start of last season. They added Karl Anthony Towns pretty late there. Had to figure out some new roles and all that kind of stuff. It looks like that happened again. It looks like Karl Anthony Towns didn't have an offseason. The rest of the roster didn't have an offseason with each other. It just looks strange. And there's only one player on the court that knows exactly what his role is, and it's Jalen Brunson. So I'm a little worried with that.
Yeah, it feels like some carryover from last year, just like you said. And maybe it's a new coach thing. Like, because that's a pretty dramatic thing to change. Bring in a star caliber player, at least at his best, one season, and then the next season you bring in a new coach. But I feel like these players are veteran enough that I feel like that shouldn't be as big of a learning curve.
And it's really strange because when the Knicks are really good, like when they played the Cavs last week and a couple other games, like they look really good and they're making all these shots and they're doing all the things that the Knicks I expect them to do. And then there's the other games where they just look like they haven't played basketball together yet. And it's been 2 seasons.
Yes, it has. I mean, they're not losing a ton. They're 500.
Right.
3-3. And I don't even think what their losses are. They did lose one to the Bulls, one to the Bucks, and then one to the Heat, who are all at least scrappy teams, it looks like.
Right.
So, and I haven't got to watch them a lot. So I'm leaning pretty heavy on you. But it just looks disorganized, even if they're winning. Like it sounds like Rockets from last year to me.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm actually worried about the Knicks. It just is strange that
it poses the question.
This is the product that we're getting after we just had a full season of this exact team, basically.
Yeah.
And you're playing the bench more, and you're playing Josh Hart in a position where he should be. Like he's not playing 48 minutes a game and having to do everything for your offense and your defense. Like he's playing the minutes that he should. He's doing what he should. Like it seems like it should be working, and it hasn't completely worked yet. So I don't think I'm actually worried about the Knicks. I'm just perplexed to start the season.
Yeah, it's weird for them to. This is the year in the East for them. Should be. It sucks to get off to a slow start.
Yeah, it's tough. You want to do Magic now?
Let's do the Magic, man. They're the weirdest team on this list to me.
Because this is the one. This is the
Mavs. Mavs. A lot of people thought they'd be a little better, but it wasn't outside of the realm of possibilities.
Yes.
The Magic, roster-wise, getting better and then being significantly worse than they already were on offense. Incredible. Honestly, admirable work. I cannot believe. I applaud them for being able to do this. I picked Jamal Mosley to be Coach of the Year.
Tough.
I thought they were going to be like the 2 seed in the East, 2 or 3, something like that. Have this great season, carry over the defense from last year, and they've been bad at both. They're not good at either.
The defense is the craziest thing because they were like really good at defense 2 years ago. They were elite at defense last year, and now they're bad. Like 29th, 28th NBA in defense. Like they're so bad at defense, and they really only changed like Desmond Bane. Like for KCP. And KCP, are we saying that he was the anchor of the defense last year? No, he wasn't. He just can't be. Jonathan Isaac doesn't play basketball anymore. Like he doesn't exist. I don't even know how many minutes he plays, but it seems like he doesn't play anymore. Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner can't just carry them on offense, and they weren't carrying them on offense. Like they had one of the worst offenses in the league for the last couple of years. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the Magic. I don't know how you fix it. I don't know what you do.
Yeah, I don't either. I will say I'm starting to believe the Paolo Banchero noise. You know what I mean?
That he's not that great?
That is not that good.
Okay.
I'm not ready to make a stance, but
I think he's fine. Like, as a
yes,
number 1 overall pick, it's tough.
it's tough. The deck is
That's the
stacked
bad
against
part.
you. Like you're always going to be compared to all the very, very successful number 1 overall picks. Like, wouldn't it be nice if you could just be compared to Anthony Bennett for the rest of your career?
I would take it. That's a lot of millions of dollars.
I wouldn't be. Well, yeah, no, sure. If you could just be Anthony Bennett, but I'm just saying, if everyone was like, "Oh man, that Paolo Banchero dude, he looks way better than Anthony Bennett," isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, you take that. But, like, at the end of the day, is Paolo just going to be a 20-8 guy? That's a really good player. Like,
It
Christian
is.
Leitner was this, by the way. Like, he averaged 13.5 points, I think, for his career. Like, he's a Hall of Famer and all that kind of stuff. Like, scored over 10,000 points in the NBA. Like, good basketball player. Not a great basketball player, even though he was the best college basketball player we've ever seen in those 4 years at that time. So, yeah, if you're going to be that, then sure, that's great. But if you're going to be the number 1 option on a team, 20-8 is not enough at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Especially when the rest of the roster isn't pulling any weight at all.
Yeah, man, it's tough. I mean, Franz looks sick all over again.
Sure.
Those new
There's
uniforms
a progression there again. He's
look
back.
sick. Yeah, he's so back. We've never been more back. Jalen Suggs being back too is pretty good.
Paolo's averaging 23.3, 9.3, and 4 assists.
Yeah,
but he's shooting
pretty good.
27% from 3. That's kind of the issue. He can't be that bad.
That's kind of the issue. And I think it's a little bit of shot selection too. I think that's what I've seen, like Magic fans and other people like that getting upset with and raising the criticism. So yeah, I should clarify. I'm not saying like Paolo is a bad player.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to believe that there's going to be a lot of potential left there.
Yeah, the expectations may not be fulfilled. So the Magic are completely frustrating and very much worrisome because through 6-7 games, like one of the worst defenses in the NBA, and that's what they hung their hat on for 2-3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I do think that's a little bit of an exaggeration, like one of the worst defenses, and maybe this is from a recent game that they played, but they are the 11th best defense in rating.
Okay, yeah. So by Thursday, they were 28th or something.
Yeah,
so they must have had a really good game or two.
They must have. What did they play today? No, they didn't. This is a good podcast. We do this every time. Oh, I know what it is. They held the Wizards to 94.
There it is. Okay. Yeah.
And we've only played like 6 games across the board here. So that's going to have a huge impact. Yeah. So, and it's the Wizards. So maybe in a couple weeks, they'll be right back down.
Hey, the Wizards might be pretty good, man. They put up 130 something on the Mavs.
On the who?
The Mavericks.
Exactly. Case in point.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go with actually worried about the Magic.
Yeah. So I'm definitely worried. Like they're going to be flirting with the play-in at this rate.
Yeah, it's not a place you want to be in the East. Do we want to do any more worried teams, or are we good here?
I mean, we can kind of read them off. We've got the Hawks and the Timberwolves, and then we already talked about the Grizzlies. The Hawks, I think they've been disappointing. I don't know if I'm worried yet. We'll kind of see how the Trae Young situation plays out, and if he's like injured for a long time, or we start to hear more publicly about some grumblings, then I'll start to get worried. I think right now I'm not. Timberwolves, I feel like the water will find its level, and they'll be pretty good, even if it's a little dysfunctional at times.
Yeah, my thing with the T-Wolves though is like Mike Conley it's over territory. It's been that way for about a year and a half, 2 years, but we're officially there. We're at the point. And then Rob Dillingham, you trade up for that pick, and he just hasn't gotten the opportunity to show that he's good enough, which means that his practices cannot be good because he's not getting an opportunity in games. So that's not good. And then a Rudy Gobert regression may be here.
Bald
Rudy. It might have stripped his powers like Samson. So, I don't know. The Wolves kind of worried, but still looking. We're taking a gander.
Yeah, I've got my eye on them. They have my curiosity.
They don't have our attention yet.
Not yet.
Nailed it. Let's talk about Underdog though. Underdog Fantasy. Have you played that this year?
I haven't.
Okay. Well,
I know you have.
I have a great deal for you. Use promo code Gravity when you sign up with Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is daily fantasy. It's not sports betting. It's not anything like that. It's Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code GRAVITY when you sign up. Play your first $5, get $100 in bonus entries. So if you play $5, you're going to give you $100 in bonus entries. That's a big deal. They got all these profit boosts going around. They 30%, 50%, 40%. They're all over the place. Through October, it was awesome. They still have a daily one through November. It's incredible. So through the NBA season, you hit higher or lower on stats. So like points, rebounds, and assists. So you can do all kinds of different things. You can do first half, first quarter, higher than, lower than points. It's a lot of fun with Underdog Fantasy. Like I've been just kind of messing around with a bunch of different teams. I'm blacklisting the Rockets from all of my Underdog picks though. Yeah, I had a bad night against the Nets where the Rockets blow them out. I had higher than KD and Alperen Şengün points, and they both missed it by a large margin, and it was a blowout, so they didn't play.
Because they didn't play, yeah.
Yeah, and it was only like 23.5 points for KD and like 19.5 points for Şengün, and they both didn't hit. So that was frustrating. But
amazing.
You take your licks with Underdog Fantasy, put those picks together, you can win up to 5,000 times your money on Underdog Fantasy. When you use promo code GRAVITY, play your first $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you download the app. Underdog Fantasy, use promo code GRAVITY. Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older, 19 or older in Alabama, Nebraska, 19 or older in Colorado. For some games, 21 or older in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. We're in Texas. It's going to work here. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms_DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call 24/7 HOPEline at 1-877-8-HOPENY or text HOPENY 467-369. That's Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code GRAVITY when you sign up. Play your first $5, get $100 in bonus entries with Underdog Fantasy using promo code GRAVITY. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. On to the next tier. Shelly Noor.
Yeah, you killed that, by the way.
Thank you.
Good job.
I just did a clean sheet of ice right before this, our Texas hockey podcast about the Dallas Stars. I think it was even better than that one. So tune into that one if you want to hear a good ad read. It was a pretty stellar one. I did my best tonight. Okay. That's two in a row. So
give them your best, whatever.
I'm doing that, It's 9:14 on a Sunday night, a little sleepy.
Whoa, hey, don't dox us.
Well, I mean, it feels like it's been 9:14 at night for 4 hours at this point.
Because it has.
The sun went down and it feels like midnight.
I had a really long work function yesterday, so I was out all day, got home, and then my wife reminded me that daylight savings time ended. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh yeah.
Extra hour.
It's the best news I've heard. Now, I have kids, and those listening, if you have kids, all of the goodness of daylight savings time can just go away because they don't wake up on an alarm clock. They wake up on their body clock.
Yep.
So thankfully that didn't happen to us. So pretty sick. Anyway, we left. We had a function this afternoon, and when we left at 6, it was like pitch black outside. And I was like, I hate this already.
We're back.
Took 12 hours. I already hate it.
It's the worst, and it's getting colder, which makes it worse for me. I hate the cold, and I hate the dark. So, great combo. Great combo for 5 months of the year. Can't wait. Next tier. We're overperforming right now, but it's awesome. So these teams are thinking, hey, man, we weren't supposed to be here right now. It's only been 5-6 games, but we'll take it. This is great. We love this. The Chicago Bulls, they were the last undefeated team in the East. They just lost tonight. But 5-1, and they got a lot of players that are playing really well. Josh Giddey looks really good, surprisingly redacted.
I don't think you say redacted if you already said his name.
Yeah, but you got to give some listeners, they may not have been here all last season. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
one of the 5 guys we've redacted.
Yeah, the Bulls look great. Surprisingly, I have no idea how they're doing it. Purgatory might have got an upgrade this year. They may got an extra new house. New house in Purgatory
got an upgrade. They got an escalator.
They got an elevator in the house.
They got rid of the stairs.
Elevator in the house. They got an extra room or two. Feeling a little extra square footage maybe in Purgatory for the Bulls. I don't know. It's been interesting. It's been weird. I don't know why they're beating teams that they shouldn't beat. It's the NBA, but
yeah. Still. I mean, they ended the season last year being kind of interesting. Buzelis is a fun player. I don't think he's consistent enough to be as exciting as I want him to be yet.
Mm-hmm.
But But yeah, really exciting player. Giddey, I mean, there was a moment last year where I was like, oh, this like the success that he was seeing felt a little fake. And now I feel like I have to eat my words. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, through 5 games, 22 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Pretty good.
On 48, 45, 70 shooting. So, like,
Dang.
free throws are kind of a problem. But, I mean,
Yeah.
45% from 3, sure. Why not?
Yeah, that won't last.
No.
But if he can just stay a good shooter, he doesn't have to be an excellent shooter. That's fine. They're the 6th best team, according to Cleaning the Glass, at their point differential, which is really similar to NBA.com's net rating. 6th best team. That's pretty crazy. The teams ahead of them are San Antonio, who's also undefeated. Well, maybe not by the time you guys are listening. Houston, Oklahoma City, Miami, and Denver.
Sure.
Are the only teams ahead of them. And those teams all have losses. Well, I guess Chicago does now too.
Yeah. So I would assume that hasn't updated just yet, but still, like, I mean, hell of a start for them. I did not see this coming in any way, shape, or form. We were all so low on the Bulls. We did not want to spend any time on them, but they've been good. I don't know why. I haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah. I mean, they have good players.
I mean, Vucevic is almost averaging 20 points, 12 rebounds, 4.4 assists.
Yeah. Vuce is on my fantasy team, and he's been really good. Putting up some good numbers.
Turns out.
And he's a good player,
He is.
He's a good player. And I think that's the thing. It turns out whenever you put good players on your roster that can play actual basketball positions and don't all play the same position, then you start winning games, even if it's little by little.
Yeah. I mean, and the East is significantly worse this year. So, like, if the Bulls get a top 6 seed and be like, sure, okay. East is bad. No Celtics, no Pacers, no Magic potentially. Like, they might just make the top 6 in the playoffs, and they might that upgrade in the purgatory. They might have a mansion up there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a world where
we're down here. I don't know what purgatory really is.
I do,
but
do you need me to explain it?
I understand what it is, but it feels like it's just kind of middle ground between heaven and hell.
That is like
a holding place.
I think that's like a kind of rudimentary way to explain it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a holding place.
If you are a faithful Catholic listener, you feel you're more than welcome to educate us. Yeah. We are using it in a pop culture sense. We're talking about the show Lost. Not what you believe.
Never seen it.
Really?
No, I haven't even thought about watching it.
That's kind of crazy.
I know what the ending is. Why do I don't need to spend 12 seasons of my time.
The ending is the worst part.
So I've been told, but now I know the ending. So why does it matter?
But everything ahead of that is what's so good. It's the journey. It's the mystery. It's the characters.
Yeah, I won't be there. Just like I won't be at Bulls games.
You're like, look, they should be excited, but I will not be watching.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they should be excited for where they're at. And if they just keep stacking wins here at the beginning of the season, they might find themselves in a really good position real estate-wise when it comes down to it for seeding. Yeah,
I mean, the East is just not good. There's a lot of weird teams in the East right now towards the top of the leaderboards. It doesn't make any sense. Just a little confused.
Yeah, 3 teams that we all thought would be bad.
At the bottom of the barrel.
Now, I think we give the Bucks a nod for freaking Giannis. So
yeah,
that's fine. I'm okay being surprised that he's carrying them to this point.
Completely fine with
Sixers, that. Bulls, Bucks, Pistons make sense. Heat, weird. Yeah. What a time to be alive.
We're only 2 weeks in, so we can't take too much stock into this. It's all just
I think now's the time to overreact and plant your flag.
Bulls make top 6 seed.
Let's go top 4. Let's go crazy.
All right, Hawks are out, Magic are out.
Home court advantage.
Sixers are in, Bulls are in. Sure,
Sixers,
why not?
Sixers are the 1 seed. I love it.
The next team.
Yeah.
In this, we're overperforming right now, but it's awesome. The Miami Heat. Without Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo looks good. I don't know, man. Is Heat culture back? Is Eric Spoelstra back in his bag heading into Team USA head coach era? Like, is he back? Is he back in his bag? I was so ready to just write Spoelstra off last season. I was like, Because at some point I was looking around, he's calling timeouts when he doesn't have timeouts. He's running on the court to call the timeout. I was like, dude's just all over the place. He's not figuring it out. The team's not good. Like the G League guys that they had every single year that would come in and they'll just be fucking awesome for a season, and then they just reload a G League guy and they give him a big contract, trade him away, fuck your cap space, all that kind of stuff. That wasn't happening the last year or maybe the year before that as well. Like they had the Jimmy Butler era. Jimmy Butler era is done. He didn't figure it out after Jimmy Butler. So I was like, maybe Spo's not all that he's cracked up to be. And now he might be back in his bag. I know their standings. They're only 3-2 right now. Like they're not blowing doors off of people, but they look competent and they look good.
Oh, so, for sure. The numbers they're putting up are really good. So it's not so much the record, it's just their production has been great. They're the fourth best team in rating, again, on cleaning the glass. Their offense has been really, really good, even though they're without Tyler Hero. And so you brought up the Heat culture thing, and it's kind of got me thinking, like, is the reason that it's kind of been slipping away is because Hero has been getting a bigger and bigger role, and he doesn't totally fit that Heat culture mold?
Or was it a Jimmy Butler thing? It's a personality issue.
Fair question.
But you also look at 2020 and 2022, and that was very Heat culture-y. So I don't know. Maybe the end of the Jimmy Butler era was the problem.
Yeah, and that's totally fair because there are some people. I mean, I'm not trying to call Jimmy Butler toxic in general, but his behavior was a little.
And he's done it at every stop. It's repeated behavior.
Yeah. I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan on the basketball court, but the antics, that can overwhelm a locker room when it's the guy who's supposed to be the leader. He's the best player on the team and had earned the right to be. And then you kind of turn your back on all of them, even if you feel justified in it. Yeah, that could really undo it. So maybe it's not Tyler Hero's fault at all. Big reason why they've been really good, though. It could be. Big reason why they've been good. Bam is better than he was last year. That's helpful.
Yes.
Jaime Jaquez.
Oh, yes.
He's having a year so far. He's having a season.
Like, rookie year Jaime, we were like, oh, they just, like the Lakers were like, yeah, we're good on this guy, the guy that played in their backyard in UCLA. Like, we'll take that, Taylor Horton Tucker or whatever. Like,
well, Taylor Horton Tucker was way before Jaquez, but still.
Okay, yeah, whoever it was that they took with that pick, who has not played or got traded to the Jazz this past offseason, I think is what happened. Yeah, and Jaime last year was hurt. He was banged up, a lot of it, and then you have the Jimmy Butler talk. Like, there was a whole lot of factors probably going into that.
Mm-hmm.
He might be back. The Heat culture might just be back, man. I don't know. I was so down on them. I tried to put them at 13 in the Eastern standings.
Is that really where you put them? I don't remember.
That's where I started, and then everyone's like, "Hey, remember the Wizards exist?" And I'm like, "Yes, that would be the position for this one."
That's right. We ended up putting them as the 7th best team, which doesn't feel
ahead of the Celtics, which feels great.
Yeah, it doesn't feel out of the question. Yeah, I mean, he's been good. I've got Heat fans arguing with me about him being better than Amen Thompson. So
no.
He's not. He's definitively not. Ask any NBA GM who they would rather have, and I can tell you who it would be. But the fact that they feel confident enough in how he's playing to be able to make that argument, this speaks volumes. So good for them. It's fun to have a player you're excited about.
Yeah, 16, 6.6, and 4.6. Like, absolutely. Take that all day long. And I wonder what that looks like when Tyler Hero comes back. That's where I'm at right now. Is that production going to slip, or is it going to stay the same and it's going to look even better because Tyler Hero is able to create his own shot and not necessarily take away from the offense? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it should make it better because it's not like they have a bunch of guards.
He's kind of the Tyler Hero player right now.
Yeah.
I feel having to be that essentially for the Heat offense.
Yeah. True. I mean, he has been coming off the bench a little bit, so maybe they can stagger them enough.
Yeah.
That it really helps because whenever Jaquez is not on the court, they're not very good. So
interesting.
Yeah.
It's the D'Lo effect.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. That's what they're saying. Jaquez is the D'Angelo Russell of the peninsula.
That's what I've always said. All right.
I have no comment. I'm done comparing Jaquez to D'Angelo Russell.
I love D'Lo. That's it for We're Overperforming right now, but it's awesome. We're on to the next tier, the final tier. We're ecstatic with where we're at.
0 tiers here.
Not at all.
That was a homophone.
Sure. Whatever that means.
Those are two words that sound the same, but they're spelled different and have different meanings.
I knew that. I went to school one time. We're ecstatic with where we're at. The Philadelphia 76ers.
Yes.
The team that tried to trade away the number 3 overall pick for weeks on end with no one to bite on it. They didn't want to draft Ace Bailey because he decided not to come to a meeting with them.
Smart.
So they end up with VJ Edgecombe. And VJ Edgecombe's been awesome. It's been great.
Dude.
It's been fun.
This guy rules.
The guard flurry on the 76ers, I am all in on it.
Maxey, yeah.
Grimes, when McCain comes back, I am so far in on the 76ers team because they're fun to watch because Joel Embiid is not on the court for more than 20 minutes a game. And it's so fun to watch without him there.
Dude, it's so weird that they're like that.
It's so strange.
Yeah, I feel so vindicated or validated, whatever. No, yeah, not vindicated, validated. We were both pretty high on the 76ers coming into the season as a fun team.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to watch some of these players as long as Joel did not ruin the vibes.
So far, so good.
So far, so good, man. He's looked at least okay.
His offense has looked as okay. His defense
it's slow. It's getting slow.
Yeah, cinder blocks.
And, when your legs have taken that kind of beating.
Understandable.
I get it. Yeah, Joel only averaging 5.3 rebounds a game. Not great. But like you said, not playing over 30 minutes. These guards are nuts. 35.2 points per game for Maxey, 21 for VJ, 17.6 for Oubre, which is, he's technically a guard, but they probably roll him out there at the 3 most of the time.
Yeah.
And Grimes, 17.4 points per game. That's crazy to have from your guard room. Just insane. Like that much scoring. I'm ready. This is my overreaction. This is my hot take. Tyrese Maxey MVP conversation. Is that a hot take at this point? I feel like there's no reason to not be there.
I don't think you can throw out an MVP conversation without Giannis, Wemby, and Maxey right now.
Yeah. That's been awesome.
And Luka, I guess, would be your fourth because he's averaging 45. But
yeah, he's almost averaging a double-double with 35 points per game.
Seems good.
Yeah, turns out the guy's good. He had some weird injuries lately. Looks healthy. Again, I'm so sad that he's not on my team, and I always will be.
Yeah.
And then VJ is just trying to dunk on people and kill them.
And he's shooting lights out too. He's just kind of doing everything.
Yeah, we were worried about his ability to
finish layups, and he's just I don't need to lay up if I dunk.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Yeah. That's all he's doing right now.
Yeah, man,
it's
he's
awesome.
Great.
They're fun.
They're so fun. The vibes are good, and they deserve to be good. And they should be excited. It looks like they're going to keep winning, barring health.
Yeah, and I listened to Zach Lowe and Chris Ryan. Chris Ryan's obviously the Sixers fan over at the Ringer.
He is.
He's like, this is fucking awesome. Vibes are immaculate. How are you going to complain about this team right now? Because it's just sure, they have expectations, but they're expectations are kind of out the door without PG and without Joel Embiid playing 40 minutes a game, whatever. They're doesn't matter if we just have 4 guards that are just going to score 1 billion points a game and have fun, and the way that they do it too, because they're fast and they're there was a play the other night. I don't remember what game it was, but I was watching it, Sixers, whoever. And there was a play, Maxey just screams up the court and then stops kind of at the free throw line, and he turns around, and then obviously, and VJ Edgecombe's just streaking, slashing towards the hoop, and he just does a little handoff. And the way that they do it, they're so fast, they're so athletic, and they're able to get to their spots. And the Sixers have just been incredibly fun without Joel Embiid on the court. And when he's on the court, Embiid's kind of deferring, which we haven't seen in a while. He'll get the ball, he'll have a mismatch, but then he'll see VJ or Maxey with a mismatch, and he's like, hey, little guy, you go take it. You got this one. He'll hand the ball off, or he'll pass it right back to him, and they'll take the mismatch, and he'll let them do whatever they want instead of him either trying to get to the hoop and get a foul or take the contested 15, 16-footer. Even he's playing more team basketball than we've seen in the last few years. It's very strange. The Sixers have immaculate vibes right now, and it's 2 weeks in. I understand, but they're very fun to watch.
Do you want to know what the net rating is for Maxey, Edgecombe, and Grimes on the floor without Embiid?
Would love to hear that.
It's 36.3.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
It's This is the problem I have with the Mavs is like we can't guard guards right now because everyone's a little bit too big and too slow to guard guards. If we match up against the Sixers right now, it's barbecue chicken the whole time. Like they're just going to run around everyone. They run circles
might kill
around
somebody.
everyone.
Yeah.
VJ might dunk through AD's other eye. Like might just happen. I don't know. I love the Sixers right now. They're very fun.
Yeah, dude, they're so fun. With so here's a lineup for you with Maxey, Edgecombe, Grimes, and Drummond. They're scoring 148.8 points per 100 possessions.
Did you know that Andre Drummond shoots threes?
Does he now?
Dude, I was watching that game the other night, and he's sitting in the corner, and he's got a guy 3, 4, 5 feet away from him, and he just gets it in the corner, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm putting this up." He just held that hand up and went down the court, just swished it. I was like, "Oh,
I love it.
All right,
I love
yeah.
it. I love it when there's like big men in the twilight of the career. All of a sudden, they shoot threes and they're just feeling themselves. It's just incredible.
We know Drummond is like the rebound machine. He's a 2020 guy.
Exactly.
Like, he's like, "Hey, put me in the corner, coach. I got this."
Yeah, just most insane rebounder. But yeah, dude, I love a good college lineup of 3 guards and the fact that they can do it, and they're all kind of small guards. So fun.
Yeah,
love this
they're all
team.
like 6'3" or under, basically 6'4" or under. Like they're all very undersized for shooting guards for the most part.
Yeah, so
it's
good.
So fun. All right, next team. We're ecstatic with where we're at. The Portland Trailblazers.
Portland.
No coach, but doesn't matter. 4-2.
No coach. What happened to their coach?
Not sure. Poker, I think. Poker games.
The feds.
Gambling.
It's poker. It's at least poker.
It's definitely poker.
It's definitely
possibly
poker.
gambling.
It's some. Have you seen the movie 21?
Yes. I watched
Just
that
curious.
one a long time ago.
Well, it's the one where actor who shall not be named teaches some college students or maybe master's level students, I don't remember, how to count cards, and they go to Vegas, and of course they get caught.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, it's like game? This, but the NBA version.
Molly's Game? More like that, maybe.
Yeah, secret poker game with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, and Michael Cera.
Well, you know that's who Michael Cera is portraying.
Yeah. Apparently,
which is just incredible.
Very funny. Also like Ocean's 11. Get all those actors in there learning how to play poker. That was fun.
But it's
Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is my standout from the Portland Trailblazers. 18, 5, and 8.7. Like, sure, if Drew Holiday is just going to be good.
That's exactly awesome. What we all saw coming. None of us are surprised at all that Drew Holiday is the star of this team.
Like, I didn't expect Drew Holiday to just come in and be like really fucking good. With this roster, like with this situation and everything. And it's just like, he's not necessarily 2023, 2024 Drew Holiday, but he's pretty close right now on a worse team, but like pretty good. 8.7 assists on this team. Yeah, you take that all day long.
Yeah, man. That's awesome for them. Jeremy Grant's scoring a lot of points. I didn't know that. I'm just now checking out some of their numbers.
Yeah, 20.7.
And then, of course, man, it's so hard to not use the voice. Denny Avdia.
Miss you, Josh.
Josh is with us spiritually.
Yeah.
Still scoring. Yeah, man. Good for them. Same thing as the Bulls from last year, where they had this kind of run. Second half of the season looked exciting, looked promising. I guess they're holding up on it so far.
Yeah, it's just a fun team. You know, Young Hansen hasn't even done anything.
Yes, he's been bad.
Yeah, 1.8 points per game.
Did you see someone made an account like lying that they're him?
No.
They got a blue check mark and everything. It said something like, "I am just trying my best." It's like their first tweet. Or at least the one that like was making the rounds. It
was like Framber Valdez's Twitter account this year.
Oh, dude, so fake.
It's tough. Poor Young.
I love it. Just posting inspirational quotes. Like he's not thinking that.
No, not at all.
Poor Young.
Hand up. I haven't watched any Trailblazers this year so far. I'm not staying up late enough to watch that.
Yeah, it's hard. I've seen, clips, highlights.
Yeah,
I peeked at them. I know they're like 9th in rating. Good for them. That's awesome.
The fact that they're doing this without a coach is fun.
The fact that they're doing it without a coach is nuts. And that's why for them, the vibes should just be good. Just disassociate from the fact that your coach is in federal custody or maybe is made bail. I don't know how all that works.
potentially banned from the NBA, removed from the Hall of Fame. It's all these things.
It's getting dark. Yeah. It's crazy.
It's insane. We're never going to go an episode without mentioning that throughout the season. So
I mean, we can't.
there's no way we can
can't.
avoid it.
They have the 5th best defense in the NBA right now. Do you know that?
Sure. Why not?
Well, that was kind of one of the things that was holding them up last year.
It was.
And turns out defense travels.
Donovan Clingan, pretty good.
Donovan Clingan, pretty good, man. Pretty good. We drafted Reed Shepherd over him, so.
I was big on y'all drafting Clingan before the draft as well.
I was into it, and then I got sold on the Shepherd shooting numbers, and maybe it's still in there somewhere, but
sure. Technically, it is.
How do you feel about Shaden Sharp? You don't? Do you not have?
I don't think I have any feelings about Shaden Sharp. Yeah, I think he just jumps out of the gym and it's fun.
He's a fun player. I think enough time has probably gone by that people forget that he was in like a weird draft situation. Because like he didn't play a lot of games, or he didn't play like that whole season, something crazy like that, and then he got drafted 5th or 6th.
Oh yeah, he played like the first 2 games, and then Calipari was like, "Yeah, go home."
I think it was like that. I didn't realize it was that crazy.
Yeah, I think he got sent home. But yeah, 17.3, 4.3, 1.5 stats this year.
Yeah, so fine player.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Trailblazers, so I'll watch a game eventually.
I'll watch a game whenever they play on the East Coast.
Yeah, when they play at a reasonable hour. Like right now would be a great time to watch them, but we're recording, so I'm not watching. So I don't know if they're even playing, but
they're probably not. If they are, they probably just started 15 minutes ago.
And it's a Sunday night, so they're definitely not playing because the NBA is kind of smart enough to not take over Sundays or Saturdays.
That's right. Caleb Love is on this team. You want to guess how old Caleb Love is?
27.
Oh, he's only 24.
Oh, okay.
I thought he'd be older.
Seems like it.
He was in college forever.
It just seems like a lot of these guys were in college for 6 years, maybe more.
They probably were. But anyway, sorry, Trailblazers fans, that we have not watched that much.
A single second. Yeah.
But also, good for you guys.
Have fun with it, The ghost of Bill Walton was with you.
That's what it's all about.
Last team. We're ecstatic with where we're at. San Antonio Spurs. Yeah. I hate that we're already here. I thought I had another year. I thought I had at least one more year before I had to start dealing with this shit.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
I don't know. They're really fucking good, dude.
I don't know if they're that good. Let me clarify. Let me clarify. I think they're good.
Yes.
They have beaten.
They did just lose to the Suns, so yeah, maybe not.
The Mavs, who we are saying we're worried about.
Yep.
The Pelicans, who have not won a game yet. The Nets, who have not won a game yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's still true. Yes, it is for both of them. They have beaten the Raptors, who have won some games, but are very obviously not good. And they've beaten the Heat. So that's a quality team. They beat the Heat in San Antonio, I believe. It's a close game. They held out at the end. And then they just lost to the Suns. Dylan Harper got hurt. That's important. He's been really good. That dude is a player. I have no idea how they're going to justify reintegrating De'Aaron Fox into this team, except that they're already bringing Harper off the bench. So I guess they keep that, and someone else is just going to get the shaft.
And he just got hurt.
Yes, you're right. But I'm saying like when they're healthy at the same time.
Right.
I think they're good. I think I have a friend who's a Spurs fan who has texted me every single time they've won 82-0. That's what he's texted me every single time.
More. 81-1.
That's right. 81-1. He famously or notably has not texted me yet. At one point I kept responding to him, well, your opponents are on pace to go 0-82. So that was before they beat the Raptors. I just think it's a little bit of fool's gold right now. And they will probably settle in and be somewhere in the 6 to 8 range, which is good. That's a good season to me for them.
Yeah. So their first, if we're not counting the Lakers, so they play the Lakers on Wednesday. which
Okay.
could be a good team. Not sure that they're a good team yet. Then they play the Rockets on Friday. So the Rockets is their first game where they're playing an actual real playoff opponent. Like for sure a playoff opponent.
Yeah.
And then like they play the Bulls on the 10th, which right now they're a playoff team, but not last year.
The DeMar DeRozan Bowl, some are saying.
And then they play the Warriors back-to-back, the 12th and the 14th. So they're really not playing anyone that played in the playoffs last year through the first month of the season.
It's kind of crazy.
I think it's like, I don't remember. I heard it on a podcast. I can't remember which podcast it was, but it was like 17 of the first 21 or 22 games are against non-playoff opponents from last year.
That is
so
annoying.
Hell of a schedule start for them to like figure things out and have Wemby just go the fuck off. But like, if we start playing actual opponents at some point, like repeatedly, like you should in the West, eventually they will in the West. Like if they're starting off this hot against bad teams or whatever, that's one thing. But if we get to the nitty gritty of it, where you're playing Western teams and the good East teams, like back to back to back to back to back to back, like the 10-game stretch of just shit games, then we need to see what the Spurs are like. But Wemby just being this good, it freaks me out.
The Wemby of it all is nuts. He is undeniably in the MVP conversation, maybe the favorite. He's been insane. Good for him. The dude is insane, and it's very annoying that he plays in the same conference and same division.
Yeah,
and it's my team, and he's in the same state.
Mm-hmm.
Lame.
That's
good for him.
Yeah, I thought we had one more year of Wemby not being like a god. Like just an alien of some sorts that we're like, oh yeah, we've never seen that before. That's fucking crazy. Sure.
Yeah.
Thought we had one more year where we could just like not have to see that plus him being the best player on the court every night. Like I thought we had one more year of that, and we may not.
I will say, how often does the best player in the league win the championship?
Not often.
Not often.
Like Jokic has one.
A lot of parity in this league, especially now.
Yeah. It's just
now,
it happens to be
what works against the rest of us. What works against the rest of us is he's very young, and so are the rest of their good players.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, so there's going to be a good 4 years where they are a massive headache.
And Castle's been incredible to start the season. Dylan Harper's looked pretty good. I know he just got banged up on Sunday night, but I'm sure he'll be fine whenever De'Aaron Fox comes back. De'Aaron Fox is not like otherworldly, but he does things that a lot of people can't guard. Like
he's
just a very good player. Very good player. And can get to the hoop and can control the offense and all that kind of stuff. He doesn't have to shoot crazy if Wemby's out there. Like you're gonna be just fine. So that's the issue. Is like they've got 3 guards that are really fucking good, and then Victor Wembanyama, who's now in the conversation for one of the best players in the league. So it's annoying that we dealt with 20 years of Tim Duncan, and now
I was about to say, dude, life's not fair.
And then they had Kawhi Leonard in his prime, and then they're like, "Oh, we suck. We deserve this." No, you don't. You and the Patriots, you don't deserve shit, like at all.
Yeah,
you had your run for your
lifetime.
The
world.
You had your run for the lifetime. You know.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. There were Dodgers fans tweeting stuff during this World Series, like it's Dodgers against the world, or calling themselves like Team of Destiny. Dodgers against the world. Everything stacks up against us. It's like, dude, come on, like have some self-awareness. Self-awareness is free. Self-awareness is
an owner that cares to win more than anyone else.
And that's fine. More power to them, I guess.
That's great. I would love an owner like that.
Yep. Spurs. This is not an Astros podcast. There's another one of those on this network. Yeah. You can listen to them. Spurs are the same situation. The rich get richer. It's so annoying. But if you're a Spurs fan, you've got to be excited. Keep texting me, I guess. I'm going to keep not responding. Unless the Rockets beat them on Friday, then I'm going to go nuts.
I haven't gone through, like, my life has only been so long, 29 years. Like
I've always said that.
We've had runs of generational runs across the sports, like the Patriots with Tom Brady, long time, 6 Super Bowls, got it. Why are they 7-2 right now? I don't understand that.
Well, because they have the easiest schedule in the NFL.
They have the easiest schedule. I understand that, but like they don't deserve happiness just yet. Make them wait 25 years. We got to prolong this. Like the Spurs, same thing. 5 titles, Tim Duncan. You have 20 years of excellence. You got to wait 20 years. You got to wait 20 years till you get this. You shouldn't have to wait only like 4 years for you to just be able to get Victor Wembanyama. Like, this is ridiculous. That's where I'm at. And it's like, as Astros fans, we had a great run. We had 8 years. We need to wait 8 years. In theory, like, if I'm a fan of another team and looking at the Astros, like, they need to wait 8 years. I don't want that. I understand that I don't want that. But, like, if that happens, I'm okay with that. I had a fucking awesome 8 years.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say, woe was me in 3 years when this roster is gutterless and just no pitching and there's nothing there. I'm going to be like, hey, remember 2017? Remember 2022? Remember that 2019 lineup? Like, that was sick. Had a lot of fun with that.
I'm just going to be texting my buddies highlights. Just
like
on, just over and over again. Just like, you remember
2
this
rings
guy?
versus 1 to all of our Rangers fans. Yeah, it's just.
That's right.
We've got the leg up. And, you know, I can stomach that. If I never have another Astros team that just is otherworldly and they win in a World Series, I'm okay with that because I got 2. I had an 8-year run where it was incredible.
My great grandkids are going to hear about this era.
Don't be greedy.
These greedy Spurs fans don't even have time to tell their kids about Tim Duncan and the beautiful basketball and all these things. It's just Wemby. It's just all Wemby. Wemby all the time. Freaking Wemby.
I saw a clip of the Spurs from prime Spurs where the ball never even touched the ground on an offensive possession.
That's annoying.
That was frustrating.
I mean,
so frustrating.
It's so hard to have bitter rivalries against the teams that you personally root for and be an NBA fan because I want to be able to sit back and just appreciate it. I had the same problem with Luka for so long. I want to be able to sit back and just be amazed, but I can't.
I was able to do that with Golden State because like the Mavericks were just not good. So I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they weren't killing me in the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals every year. So
yeah. I'll never appreciate Steph the way that I should because he personally hurt me too many times. Even Team USA was the closest that it'll ever get.
Like, and even then, excited. It was still like a little.
There's a little bit where I was like, it had to be him.
It couldn't have been Braun.
It had to be him. It could have been, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So,
well,
anyway, Spurs, you should be excited, but with bated breath. You know, we'll check back in.
Yeah, fuck you guys. That's it. We're ecstatic with where we're at. Those are 3 tiers. NBA season is fully underway. We're 2 weeks in. It's gonna be a long season, and we've already got drama off the court. We've got more drama off the court this week, so it's only getting better. Welcome to the NBA, boys.
America's best reality show.
Bravo. Sign up. Sheldon, you got anything else before we get out of here?
Kevin Wayne Durant is on my basketball team. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be a Rocket,
I guess.
That's about all I got.
Happy for you.
We didn't talk about the Rockets enough, so.
No, we didn't have a Rockets minute today, so you're welcome.
Rockets Corner.
Or we're sorry. Either or. That's it for Zero Gravity, Polymedes NBA podcast, brought to you by J-Bar M. J-Bar M Barbecues, just a couple blocks away from Toyota Center. It's the best barbecue in Texas, not just in Houston. They're getting recognized by Michelin. It's a big deal. Shout out to J-Bar M. Congratulations for them. J-Bar M Barbecue, best barbecue in Texas. We love them. Shout out to Big City Wings, Houston Swing Joint, Apollo Swing Joint. We love Big City Wings as well. It's the best wings in town. I love Big City Wings. Every time I'm in Houston, I'm going tomorrow, actually, on Monday. I might just make a stop by Big City Wings. Get a good, nice lunch there at Big City Wings, Houston Swing Joint, Apollo Swing Joint. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code GRAVITY when you sign up. Play your first $5 and get $100 in bonus entries when you sign up using the code GRAVITY. With Underdog Fantasy, play your first $5 and get $100 in bonus entries. We'll be back later this week with Drew to talk about more basketball on Thursday for Zero Gravity, Polymedes NBA podcast.
Bye.